Swansea Metropolitan University is pleased to confer an honorary fellowship at this degree congregation. Individuals recognised in this way may be former students of the university who have achieved distinction in their chosen fields of expertise, or persons who have lived or worked in Wales, preferably South West Wales, and have achieved distinction in their chosen fields of expertise, or persons who have achieved distinction in one or more of the areas of study found within this university's portfolio of courses. Alexander Balyshenko is an internationally acclaimed architectural glass artist who studied at the Swansea Glass School in the late 1970s. He established the Balyshenko Glass Studios in Swansea in 1986 and has produced numerous high-profile public and private commissions, including examples such as the British Embassy in Moscow, St. John's College, Oxford, Trinity Church, Boston, Canary Wharf, London, and many other prestigious projects across Europe. He has devised new printing methods that contribute to his unique approach through the conjunction of novel silkscreen and digital printing methods with the experimental use of established techniques such as sandblasting, acid etching, engraving, and enamelling. The Swansea Glass School has recently celebrated its 75th anniversary and is unique in the United Kingdom. It has spawned in the Swansea Bay region one of the largest concentrations of architectural glass artists in the world. And Alexander is a leading example of that community. And if I could add, beyond my script, he is already contributing as a guest lecturer back into that school with master classes. If you view his work on the internet, you would agree that his work is not only innovative, but inspirational and truly uplifting. Chairman, Dr. Gerald Lewis, I am pleased to present to you Alexander Balyshenko for the university's honorary fellowship in recognition of his outstanding achievements in his field of expertise.
Through the authority of the university vested in me, I admit you to the honorary fellowship of Swansea Metropolitan University and to all the privileges of the fellowship. Welcome and congratulations. Thank you.
Many thanks for this award and the recognition that comes with it. I find it particularly rewarding to accept this honour because I was once a student here in Swansea. I came specifically to this ugly, lovely city 30 years ago to study architectural stained glass in what was then the West Glamorgan Institute of Higher Education. With just 9 months' study, I was put in good stead to pursue a career in stained glass, which in fact turned out pretty well. For the last 30 years, I have been able to fulfill my artistic ambitions as well as keep the wolf away from the door. In accepting this honour, it was requested that I say a few words of encouragement to you graduating students. Well, under your feet are all the paths of the world. It is my sincere wish that whatever paths you choose to take, that you go on to choose your chosen go on to achieve your chosen goals. But what I would like to add is that I hope you will find other paths that will lead you to beauty. I do not mean beauty in its narrowest sense, What I mean is the beauty of things that will fulfill and nourish. The beauty of nature, the beauty of music, the visual arts, which is something that has been particularly important to me, the beauty of literature, poetry, dance. I could go on. I firmly believe that these things are to be taken, in fact devoured, because they fulfill and enrich us in many ways that money and recognition cannot. I wish you all bright futures and good fortune. Thank you.
Well, you will no doubt be disappointed to learn that this congregation is nearing its close. But before we do finish, an event like this just doesn't happen. It's the result of an enormous amount of hard work by a large number of people. And one of them in particular, Tanya, has masterminded every moment of today in a venue which is marginally smaller than the one which we have used in the past at the Brangwyn Hall. So I would like you all to thank Tanya and her team, and if I'm right, I think Tanya is standing at the back. Yeah, she's waving to me, so to you as well. Now, I know that it isn't hard to get it is hard to get a degree, and it's particularly difficult in the current economic situation that we find ourselves. Student fees, a large number of our students have to work whilst they study. But I have to say, some of you will also have excelled themselves in playing hard as well. And there is the odd face I remembered from their first year in our halls of residence, when stern words were required. But in the end, you have achieved the perfect work-life balance. But there are others who have worked every bit as hard as you. You will have leant upon them when that assignment was due in at 9 o'clock on Tuesday morning and it's now 10:30 on Monday evening, and you said you'd never do it, and they said you will. They've wiped your tears. They've listened to your moans, privately turning away and saying they don't know they're born. But who are these people? Who are these people who have been with you every step of the way and also really deserve a degree? They're your mums, your dads, your mamgis, and your tadgis, your husbands, your partners, your wives. In some cases, I know your children, and I suspect in one or two cases, your grandchildren. Now, they've not had the pleasure of coming up here. They've not been in the spotlight. But I would like you all to stand up and applaud those that have been with you. If they're sitting above your head, take it from me, don't worry. They will feel so good about this, just as those you can see. To our families, please. Standing, and the others will join you. We will finish the event with our two national anthems.